Yo, hey, what's up, guys? Like a couple runs before, I was able to book out my rabbit fully and I tested it out and I want to show you how amazingly good he is. Right now, I'm on stage 6 and I was just doing a couple test runs with a preset I was just having before and it turned out really good. So I was like, hey, I'm making a video out of it because stage 6 is maybe like a place for you guys where you want to farm it. I will do a Fireknight 10 team soon. I'm getting on it, but I was just doing some test runs. And the thing about him is he makes your run incredibly quick. Like not quick in a sense of like 2 minute run. He is just pushing your team in front of the boss so many times, and we actually are going on a 4-to-1 ratio on this stage, and it shows you like how incredibly good he just pushing your speeds on your whole team. He has a speed lead. He has like the passive, he gives 100 more speed, so you are incredibly quick on him. That actually makes your increased speed what you gain from his 8-3 like stay on most of the time. Like you lose it and he will just immediately give you another increased speed. It's amazingly like he goes 2 times. Okay, let me say it like that. He goes 1 time and then the rest of the team, no wait, he goes 1 times and then 2 other champions take a go, then he takes a go again. So it's always him, 2 champions, him, 2 champions. And yeah, the speed is incredibly nice on him. Of course, I think it's 320 right now on him, and like almost kept crit rate and stuff like that to make it a little bit, interesting, a little bit quicker. And on the first wave, you want to have him reapply the increased speed 4 times. So you actually make his passive completely like 100 and stuff like that. And on the second wave, you actually don't want to use it. In the second wave, most of your skills, you actually don't want to use it because your main skills, you want to have them ready on the boss. So it's not actually so easy, but yeah, you go so often in this comp. Like, yeah, and he does so much damage. And like right now we're on stage 6 and I have a Duchess in there. I have, a Tomb Lord, I have a Helicav. It's not like I have a Valkyrie, Cardinal, and stuff like that. This team here, you can probably change around so much. It's incredibly, you go so often, you just need a decreased speed from a champion. I don't know which one you take on the end, I don't really care. And you need your Razelvark and enough hits and that's it. And so some kind of like shield, unkillable, something that fits like in your rotation or so. There's so many. Maybe a Demiffer could be make you an unkillable team completely because most of your champion go on 3-1, and yeah. And just now, it's incredibly how good he is. Like because he is so quick and give you increased speed. That's basically it. Just take a look how often the champions actually take a go. I know it's stage 6, on stage 10 it's a little bit harder to do, but it is possible. If you put a decreased speed on the Fireknight, he actually is not so quick as you think like on stage 10. Like maybe he's like 190, 200 speed or so, so it's actually doable to get in a 3-to-1 ratio. But it's not easy. It is not easy. And right now, we gotta take some hits here and there, and maybe we gotta revive or something. It's going on. That could be happening, but it's okay. It's just to showcase how good Razelvark is. He's amazing. Also, Helicav has like 281 speed, and sometimes he goes on a 4-to-1 ratio. So sometimes he takes 4 attacks while the boss is just doing 1. So a freeze comp would be good in here. If you put a freeze champion in spot of a Helicav, like sometimes you go 4 turns, like put an A1 champion like the new one or the Charcoal in there. So many options, like that's not a fixed team what I have right here. I have a 5-star blessing on Razelvark, but to be honest, it's not so important. You can have the blessing on Tomb Lord, You can have a better blessing on Helicav. You just Phantom Touch. You want some source of Phantom Touch. That's how it is. If you have enough hits and you make a freeze comp going, of course you can use that one. Options are there. And yeah, right now my team is almost dying, but it's okay. Dutch is gonna revive them and then we just take a go, because like how often we go. It's incredible. We don't have counter attack in here. We don't have key reduction in here. We have just nothing. It's just a few champions and an ally attacker. Maybe the ally attacker could be replaced because we go so often. I don't know, but Razorvark is amazing. He is like one of the best Fireknight champions you can have in the arsenal. Yeah, he died again, but it's okay. Even the run, it could fail, but it's more of a showcase how often your champions go. Like, take a look. Okay, now it's a little bit awkward because he's not alive anymore, and the rotation is a little bit... Duchess came a little bit late, and yeah, whatever. It's just a showcase how good he is. I'm glad I booked him. I was considering maybe doing it for the new Razorvark 4-to-1 ratio comp and stuff like that. But I think I'm gonna use him for Fireknight. It's just better for me. And maybe it is possible to use him in that new 4-to-1 ratio thing when he just actually takes the stun and loses a turn. I thought about that. Maybe it is possible, maybe not. I do have an Ultra Nightmare comp, so I will use him here, and he's amazing. Flat out amazing. The 5-star blessing, all worth it. I think I don't regret it. That's the first time I don't regret doing something in raid. And yeah, we're just taking him slowly down. We don't need a heal reduction right now. We could use one, of course. That's what I said. We have options. Just take whatever you want, and yeah, you should be okay. A code heart in here somewhere. Just the decreased speed is important, and I think maybe the ally attack for some point. But the Razorvark, of course, if you don't have it, then the whole video is like nothing for you. But I think you went for the fusion, and if you didn't miss out that champion, you're probably a little bit better on Fireknight, as you should be with other comps and stuff. I don't have a Valkyrie, I don't have a Cardinal. I reached stage 10. The next thing I'm gonna do is clear stage 10. It's not gonna be so hard. And yeah. Can we revive now? Yes. See, I did not even speed tune it. It's like for real, for real. It is just amazing how good it works. And yeah, did I regret to book him out? Did I regret to buy some books? The buying stuff, maybe. I could rate a little bit, but just for the content, you know, maybe leave a like or so. I regret the books buying, but yeah. To book him out, no way. If you have the books, do it. Do it. Even on Hydra, he's amazing on Hydra. I just used him in the leader spot, and what's the other guy called? That pew 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 guy. And yeah, he did so much damage. And yeah, that's it. Fireknight 6 is easy. He's gonna be a part of the Fireknight 10 comp, which I'm gonna do probably right now. Just try out a little bit and stuff like that. And till then, yeah, I will run that one on stage 6 maybe. Probably not. I'm gonna just do the Fireknight 10 stuff, and maybe you can get something out of this and maybe try your own, get your own comp running. That does not need much. You have many options. The Duchess you can change, you can Helicav you can change. Fireknight, of course, if you have another ally attacker, or maybe counter attack if you want to use it. It's so many options, and I wanted to like don't show you the stats right now, but people probably get mad if I don't. Like, hey, show us the stats. And yeah, like I said, 320 speed on him. He is like damage based right now. You don't need it, but I just went for it. It's cooler. Helicav 281 speed. Of course, defense and resistance, and not resistance, accuracy, and so should be on point. So you can do what you want to do. And a Fireknight, yeah, just look at the speed. my Duchess is in a Boardster set right now, so for the first turn it's actually really nice, so you actually get some shield out of it and don't die. And she's not even on the speed of the boss, like she's slower than Fireknight 10 right now, so and yeah, the speeds are like really high on Reservoir, and the other ones are pretty like insane good too from some people maybe, but that's kind of the average. Not like the average, but that should be the gear you're aiming for in this kind of dungeon. So it's not 550 speed or something to get a ratio of 4-1 on some champions. So you see what he's bringing to your comp, and yeah, I think that was it. And was it? Masteries or stuff? Ah, no, that was it. That was that was it. Yeah, have a nice day.